This is Nerd Out Nar, and we're here with Moon Knight issue 1. And first of all, I'm liking the cover. Mark looks creepy and badass about this shit, which I'm liking a lot. I like the way it's drawn out too. And it's part 1 of 5 called Welcome to New Egypt. And once again, I'm liking the way the drawing is. I'm really picky with the art in certain issues, so I'll hopefully keep it this way. And don't forget to, support and buy this comic. You can buy it on, you know, Marvel.com, the app. You can have it on your phone. You can buy the issue. The writer is Jeff. The artist is Greg. The coloring is Jordy. You can check out all their work in this issue and their recent issues that they worked on before. Support the official release. First, we start off with Mark basically in a dream state. He basically is calling out to Khonshu for like weird help because he's confused in this dream state himself. He's like in a daze. He doesn't know who he really is, but yeah, he knows Khonshu. Apparently, he has a connection to Khonshu, which basically is supporting him with this knowledge, just saying, "Look for me. I'm here. Come towards me." And Mark says something's wrong here because for all those who know Moon Knight, he has that supernatural sensory to a certain point. But then Khonshu takes his awesome, little crow head, raven head form, and he gives Mark a chest saying, you don't have to be this person. You could become who you really are. Right now, you are fake. Basically, he was telling that he had to evolve, and Mark still lost. It turns out Mark winds up lost in a lot of his own issues. Like mentally, he's unstable. If you read any of the other Moon Knight comics, he's really unstable, and the way they're doing this is really good. I'm liking the whole. If you can't tell by his little outfit, he's hospitalized. And if you saw the cover, he was in a strap jacket, so it tells you something about what's going to be in this issue. I'm liking the fact that he's on the chair like this. You are nothing, not anymore. So wise. And he wakes up from this trance, and as you see, he's in like a very bad room. Like this asylum is like a dungeon type place, and it's crazy because the people taking care of Mark, the nurses, they beat the mess out of him. They beat him to a pulp, telling him that he's being too loud because apparently he has these Khonshu nightmares every night. And every night they go in there, beat the mess out of him, and leave him for sleep. Which is quite crazy because stuff like that happens around. So Mark he's already starting with this issue all effed up. He's catching punches, kicks, knockouts. So yeah. They even went to the point when they took him away that night and started using as you can see, methods to help the insane. They shoved tubes down his throat, they electrocuted his ass, and Mark right there begging, crying out to Khonshu to help him, show him the way, show him the light, get him out of this. And it's crazy because he's screaming out to Khonshu, and the more he screams out to Khonshu, the more they just kept torturing him, which is really effed up. I was getting pissed. I'm like, what the fuck is he? Mark beat the shit out of him. But of course, he has no recognition of who he really is. So, he was getting beat down. Until later the next day, he met a guy named Crowley. Apparently, Crowley looks like he knows everything. Him and a few other people in the asylum that Mark looked, he had flashbacks. He had flashbacks of a woman over there in Marlene. He had flashbacks of her. Crowley, he didn't really have flashbacks of Crowley. Actually, Crowley's the only person he didn't have flashbacks. But Khonshu even gave him some memories of the past issues when he was wearing the suit, all that stuff that he was doing. But to Mark, this is all vivid images in his head. Mark believes it but he doesn't really know. He's having like an identity crisis. Mentally, he's having an identity crisis, which is flipping nuts. Oh yeah, this part. Apparently, a certain female, I guess she's like the owner of this asylum, who looks very familiar to a certain enemy. I will not say no names, but she basically shut him down, saying it's been 12 years. You've been talking about Khonshu, saying you're a Moon Knight, but there's already a Moon Knight, which in the past panels, in the other panel when he was talking to Crowley, in the television, there was a news report of um, Moon Knight fighting his arch nemesis. However, Crowley's like this, it's fabricated, it's a lie, which can be validated because we all know who's the real Moon Knight here. The readers, we know who the real Moon Knight is. But after he got slapped with all this information, he really just like broke down. He lied in bed asking Khonshu like, is she telling the truth? Is she really like right about this? And Khonshu said, you're asking me this, but you stole the red pen. And with that red pen, he started raking on the door, making those crazy nurses about to body beat him. And then they come into this, and in his eyes, they look like Anubis, Anubis-like creatures, like half man, half dog. And he beats the mess out of them. He runs out, beats the shit out of some more people, gets up on the roof, and he sees a wide, desert that has a giant pyramid in the middle of the city. The area is covered in sand. Khonshu said, this is your calling. You gotta fix this. However, during that part, he got tackled by all these nurses. They shut him down, and they just forced him to see this reality. And this is how the panel ended. Now, I'm curious, is he really insane? Khonshu, Marc, his mind is not stable. He's never been fully stable in any of the issues. Sooner or later, he always lost his mind, got in depression, got into drugs, etc. What I'm thinking is, he's not seeing the present, he's seeing the future, what's going to happen. That's what I'm thinking, because, unless it's an illusion, it could be magic involved, because Spectre's a supernatural character, he's facing enemies with supernatural abilities. Magic could be involved. So it could be an illusion, making it look like it's a regular city, it's okay, and Marc is just losing his head. Or it could be the fact that Khonshu is giving Marc the images of what's going to happen in the future if he doesn't get out of that asylum. If that's the case, that's going to be badass, because that means we will see more asylum therapy sessions, which, I'm sorry, I'm infatuated with horror movies with asylums and comics with asylums. So this is quite a nice turn. I like how they're doing it with Marc. But I'm mad. I'm not, I like the issue. I'm just mad that he got his ass handed to him so much in this issue. Beat down by two nurses, got jumped by a group of nurses. He only beat the two nurses up. Well, he got redemption for that, so I'm happy about that. But it's still the fact that this whole issue is just you seeing his mental stability collapsing on him, because he's not sure to believe the Khonshu. He's not sure if he believes the therapist. I don't want to believe a psychological therapist that allows her nurses to beat the fuck out of me. I'm sorry. No. Hell no. That's America. No. Get away. Bad nurses. Bad. But yeah, what do you think about this issue? I like how it's starting up, and I can't wait for the second issue to pop off, because I'm definitely going to read it as soon as it goes on the stores. Yeah, and this is Nerd Out Nor. I'll see y'all in the next review. Get this comic. It's a really good read, and I hope you enjoy my future videos. Bye.